Hey guys, I'm Drew from Falcon Autosport. Um, Falcon Autosport is a track day organizing company and racing team that was founded January 1st, 2016. I started racing when I was about 8, 9, 10 years old, approximately then, with karting. And ever since then, I've just continually moved up in different motorsports from autocross to rallycross, did rally school, time attack. I'm hoping to get into endurance racing soon. The motorsports community has been very welcoming and awesome. I personally think that we offer a very good value simply because we truly try to make the most out of the event, making it as safe as possible and thinking about how to make you comfortable, make sure you're having a good time, and make it enjoyable to be at the racetrack. We strive very hard for that, as well as just making sure everyone's safe. That's huge. With that said, we certainly want to answer some questions that the community will have, going over some things that people might want to know about track days. What do you need to know to get started? What do you need to bring to get started? What kinds of things should you know about tracks before you go on them? Is it okay to use curbs? Should you not use curbs at track days? Ultimately, these things are questions that people have that people want answers for. I think that I would love to go over them just to find out what people are thinking, going over questions people have, finding out, what people might be concerned about before they go on track, and helping to dispel some myths and disprove some rumors or some theories people might have, and just going kind of point by point by point by point to, talk about what could be better understood about it. What do people need to know? What do people need to bring? So, one thing that somebody asked me recently, is it safe to hit curbs at track days? Is it advised? Is it recommended? And to that I would say, you'll see some of the more expert people, you will see them hitting curbs. I myself, I love going on two wheels. It for me is very fun. But I also encourage people when they're beginning, don't hit curbs too much. It unsettles the car, it can make the car unstable. Try to keep the car on all four wheels. However, with that said, you have 7-8 hours to play with. So you can gradually graze against the curb, gradually increase the amount of curb usage that you use throughout the day, and see whether the curb unstabilizes your car or not. Whether your car becomes destabilized or not is something that you learn by doing and feeling. But generally speaking, if you can turn the car in before you ride the curb, you'll find that the car stays more stable because you're already lifting the weight off of that tire. So if I'm turning to the right, which the video is going to show opposite way, you're going to see that the weight will already transfer to the outside, and then the tire on the inside barely has any weight on it. So you're barely going to feel it. But if you turn and straighten out, and then you hit the curb, there's more of a thump. You don't want to really feel that thump when you hit curbs. Then the other thing would be, let's say, what do we bring to track days? Certainly there's tools, car in good condition. But let's talk about mindset. What mindset is conducive to bringing the most fun out of your experience? You want to come with the mindset of learning, having fun. Maybe you can set a target for your day and set a goal that you want to hit. For some people, it's just going to be staying on the track at all times, learning to get a bit quicker throughout the day and just feeling like you're learning. You time your own self and you say, I want to set a 2-minute lap time, and you hit that 1:59, you're going to feel awesome. It's really awesome. We don't do timing because insurance doesn't really like us to do timing. It's not really what they consider to be educational to time yourself, but at the same time, it can be sometimes still very rewarding to hit a lap time. What kind of car should I bring? Do I need to bring a fast car? No, not really. I have a 74 horsepower Mitsubishi Mirage, and that thing is fun even on the roads because it is hard to keep pace with it. I drive that thing on the road, and even the speed limit feels like a bit of a challenge. And I go to the racetrack. I have a 2003 Honda Civic. I'm the 18th owner, 325,000 kilometers on it, original engine, original gearbox, probably 20 track days total, and we just beat on it. And we have a great time. It just works. And if it one day it just decides not to work, the thing's built like Lego, so you can repair it yourself, and it is a $500 engine. You know, aggressive brake pad is $200, and you think to yourself, like, there's no other car that's as affordable as that. You don't need a fast car. You don't need a car that is going to impress people. You need a car that impresses you, because the only thing that really matters is having fun. And that car, if it impresses you with its performance, it's fun enough. And the other thing as well is you need that car to be affordable. And that ultimately is what decides whether you can go out to a track day or not, is can you afford the tires, the brakes, just minor things like that. I think it's really worth it to have a more affordable car. You know, a Honda Fit, Mitsubishi Mirage, Nissan Micra, we've had them at our track days before, and people love them because they're just affordable, they're easy to do.